everyone, very excited to make this little vlog video for you all. I'm traveling down to Reach Tabletop Gaming. They've invited me down to be on stream for back-to-back matches, so it's going to be very cool. I've played a couple times on there. I've shared a little bit about it in a few of my past battle reports, but I'm going to do a semi-proper vlog. I've never really done these. It's not a huge thing that I do on the channel, but I thought it'd be fun to give a look at their location, as well as include the link so you can actually go and watch the stream once it comes on their VOD. They also upload the videos onto YouTube after a while as well, so be sure to subscribe to them on both Twitch and YouTube, and help support local content creators in my area as well, and they do a fantastic job. So I'm very excited to head down. So I was just going to share my lists, and then for you it'll jump ahead and we'll actually take a look at the on-site location, and I'll also talk a little bit about the people I'm going to be playing too, so I'm very excited. So 2 matches. The first one I'm actually playing against a fellow Tyranids player. He and I met I think a year or 2 ago once, shortly after I got back into 9th edition. He started Tyranids with 9th, so for us it was both good. From me returning to the game and him just starting it, we bounced a lot of ideas off one another. Our tournament lists are fine-tuned between one another. We share a lot of that, so it's going to be a really fun game. The lists we're actually bringing, which I'll show you shortly, we both have been like giving each other ideas, so it's going to be a hilarious match. We're very convinced it'll be whoever gets first turn wins, but we'll see that in a second. Then my second game is against 1,000 Suns, so I'm excited for this game. My opponent was actually my very first opponent that I've ever played against in any sort of official tournament, and he was a wonderful individual. I was honestly very nervous in my very first game, but he was very welcoming and again, easy to get along with, and made for a very good experience for my first tournament match. So I'm excited to hopefully give him another good battle. And I mean, the first time I made a lot of rookie mistakes, we'll say, so I'm hoping to give him a much better game this time, and as long as it's a tight game, I'm always happy. So for that match, I'm bringing my Harridan list, which you see in front of me. This is the list you've seen a couple times now in the Basement Rumble, as well as against Iron Hands player a few bat reps ago, but I'll quickly just cover the list. I'm not going to go in crazy details on that. So it's 2,000 points, Leviathan for this. I couldn't fit in the Stampede, or at least to a point that I was happy. And this list has honestly performed very well. So I'm just going to continue to kind of roll with it, see what happens. The new GT 22 pack will eventually be coming, or whatever the season is called. And that'll shake up a little bit of how this list functions. But for now, I'm going to get the most out of it. So 2,000 points, Leviathan. We got the Swarm Lord, who has Catalyst and Paroxysm, so giving him a little bit of combat protection, or to aid and give it some feel and pains. My Warlord is the Tyranid Prime. He is proxying. He has Scything Talons. That's one of the next projects on my modeling task, is to either get a Magnetizer pinned, and he has double Scything Talons. Alpha Beast, he has the Neural Node, so looking for some extra CP, as well as taking Strategic Adaptation and Swarm Commander for his Warlord traits. Then we have 2 bare bones units of warriors with the Synaptic Link for the +1 to hit. Then we have 2 units of 10 Termagants, a unit of 17 Jade Stealers, 3 Acid Maws in there. Then we have 3 Ripper Swarms to round out the troop selection. Then my 6 Hive guarded with Impalers. Malceptor with Onslaught is his power, so it gives a little bit of freedom to help these guys move if need be. And he has his Synaptic Link as well. Oh, sorry, and also the Prime is like Lictor. Gotta get our use of this guy. And of course, the Harridan. So that is the Harridan list. I'll be using that against 1,000 Suns. That'll be the second match of the day. It usually starts around, I think, 5 or so. I mean, this won't be live for you, but just for reference, that's kind of when the game starts. Then moving into my next list, I'm just going to shuffle over a few models here, so to give you the complete look. So this is actually going to be a Stampede list, so I'm very eager to get this on the table. I've played one game with the Stampede list so far, and my opponent, this is his first game rocking the Stampede as well. So it's going to be a ton of fun. Should be a very interesting battle. And we, like I said, we both think whoever gets first turn is going to be the dominant Hive fleet, even though we're both Leviathan. There. So there we go. So shuffling a few models over there. This is a list I'm going to be bringing against him. It is 2,000 points of Crusher Stampede Leviathan as the Hive fleet. looking at it, we got Swarm Lord. For powers, I might adjust. We submit our list like when we go in, so I'm still kind of toying around a bit with the powers. But I think with him, I am going to go Catalyst and Paroxysm, get the Feel No Pain, and the Fighting Last stuff going, because there's some melee in my opponent's list. Then Neurothrope decked out with Alpha Beast, Swarm Commander, and I went with a Neural Node. Stampede is heavy on CP from the one game I played, so in my eyes, I think that's going to be the play. Especially where I'm playing Stampede, there'll be a lot of opportunity to get some CP back, I think, as well as having Strategic Adaptation for him. And then moving into my troop slot, we have, and Psychic Power for the Neurothrope. I went with the, what's it called? Giving the extra attacks with him, I think, is the one I'm going to go with. I might switch it out for a different power. I'm not 100% sure. I think I might even use Onslaught. I like having Onslaught because it allows them to move around a little bit. So I'm not sure on there. We'll finalize that before tomorrow. And then, very quickly, just since I'm talking about powers, Maleceptor in this list has the Synaptic Link with his 6 Impaler Hive Guard, as well as having the 4-up Invul Synaptic Barrier power from the Stampede Psychic Power. So that's a big one, obviously hoping to get in them, but potentially one of my monsters, we'll see. Lictor's in there, and that completes the Elite slot. Then we have Warriors here. 2, I believe it is, have the Bioweapon Bond. I could be wrong on that, I'll have to double check. Points is kind of weird with Stampede. Normally you have like Termagants, things surrounded out, but you don't really have as much options here. Well, I shouldn't say as much options, but in terms of just rounding out a list. Then we have 2 Dimicarons. Now this is where it varies from my opponent's list. We pretty much have a mirrored list, except for he's bringing Heartsprex. I believe he went with a Heart being a Mawloc, where I have the extra Dimicaron and Maleceptor, I think it is. There's a very 1 or 2 subtle differences, but aside from that, same list, more or less. So it's going to be kind of fun and interesting to see how it plays out. Then we have the Barpure Duel, and then my Trigon Prime, the super duper Trigon Prime. So he has the Biomorphic Carapace, so I spent another CP to have that relic. Also spent a CP for Murderous Size. He has Toxin Sacs and Adrenal Glands. So he is just decked out, and he is ready to just slay things. So that's 2,000 points there at my Stampede. All right, so that's the list, and talking about kind of everything that's going to happen. Again, I'm really excited. I'll try and capture a few moments from the game. I don't know if I can. I'll probably forget, but I'll capture going in, show off the studio, and talk a little bit about what it's like playing on a live stream. Every time I come back, it makes me more and more excited, the prospect of live streaming my own games. That is a little farther away, but eventually we'll get there. Equipment and space is improving here for myself, so very excited to one day join that venture in the live streaming world. So now let's jump on into Grassreach Tabletop Gaming.
Teddy, how's our little Olive Lovett? Great. Yeah, nice. Perfect. All right, and we got Teddy. Greet Teddy, VFD in the house. Woo. Representing All Elite Wrestling.
I am not hired. Do not start that game.
We all remember back when Teddy got a karate chop across the larynx.
Twice.
Back at the Extra Life charity. He was coughing up blood for about 6 weeks. Yeah, we flew him in today, guys, from over in Greece. Flew him in from Greece today. How you feeling? Jet lag?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah?
But,
what's the time difference? What are you, like 5 hours ahead? 6 hours ahead?
6 hours ahead?
Yeah?
We're behind? One of the two.
Behind?
Ahead.
I don't think it's behind.
That
I
makes
think
no
it's
sense.
ahead.
Ahead.
His chest is still red, the legend goes.
Devin gave me a hell of a job.
Absolutely,
His
absolutely.
handprint is forever imprinted on my chest.
Forever imprinted.
I am Devin.
You're chosen.
So
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, you know what, guys? You asked for this match. These two here have been asking for this match for what, over a year now? It's been a while.
A
Yeah, a
while,
little
for
bit.
sure.
So the pandemic has definitely hindered their progress of getting this game in. So what better way to start off the new year on stream than to have this grudge match for the books?
Grudge
This grudge match. These guys have
I've been
been
waiting for
talking
this.
shit.
God, I hate you,
outside
but I
of-
love your drink.
They're talking shit. No, I'm just kidding. They're
No,
But don't look at that.
don't look at that one. This is on threes.
Oh.
On threes. And we got 1 at -2.
1 at -2.
D3 damage.
I'm gonna slap an old 5 up on that.
bam. Shot calling.
You get to punch me back. I think that's literally the only text she has.
Pop. I guess no, I want to stay away from you because I want to move away. Alright. What are my stats for my Hive and melee?
They're not good.
Usually if something
They're like
makes,
1 attack each.
yeah, like usually
They
if
might be
something
2 attacks each.
makes it to them in melee, they usually just get popped. But when a harpy comes flapping around,
We're both looking, we're just going one way or the other.
yeah, look at us. It's like
Found
we
it.
don't know our armies.
2 attacks. On 4s.
What's my strength? 5?
4. You have T5, but you
Ugh.
have straight 4.
So how many?
2 attacks each.
That's 12.
You want to consolidate into me? Or pile into me? I think
I'm
I'll-
just keeping this dude there because
Look.
I want to move away from you.
Oh, coward.
Hey,
Stay in a fight. We're playing Crush Stampede. It's all about melee.
now these boys, they crush by shots. They're gonna,
2 hits.
wow.
They're gonna kill me real good.
I mean, shooting that wouldn't have been bad.
Never mind. Good chat.
Good Hive guard.
Good Hive guard.
All right,
All right. Trying on.
here we go.
I don't know what happens to
I'm gonna
Trigon.
eat you.
Yeah, we're all
All
biomass.
biomass here.
It was a good game. All right, let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about this game that we had right here, right there.
My Trigon Prime.
Trigon was great.
The
Yeah,
Trigon.
He won the game.
Yeah.
Who is the douche?
You, if you
Here.
killed him.
You know what? We're gonna get you guys to switch places. Switch places so you can stand under your score.
Oh.
Oh,
There
We're
you
like,
go.
what?
Ah, there we go.
What?
We got Teddy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are live for game number 2. How's everybody doing? Are you good? All right. Joining us today for the second game is Mr. Leo Teos, and back again for game number 2, Basement Wargaming, Tyler Fields. How's everybody?
fantastic.
Great, absolutely great.
All right.
I'm happy to be here.
All right. All right, guys. So we got a 2,000 point game for you. Go Leo, says Zenny in the chat. I think we got some Basement Wargaming hate from Zenny.
Hey,
little
I
sour
represented
grapes.
the Imperium last game, buddy.
That's true. That's true.
I slew Horus.
He ripped. He ripped. So yeah, we're gonna go over our armies here. We got Thousand Suns versus Tyranids. So let us maybe let's have the Tyranids go first this time.
Sure thing. So it's a different list than the last one. So if you caught that game, I switched up for this one. So this is a list I built for a GT in November that I didn't get to attend. So giving it a run a bit more. The new mission and objectives coming out is so I can do some charging. What's their profiles like? I should ask of these little scabbards they got there.
They're strength 5, AP 3, 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay, that's not.
Then the staff is strength 7, AP 1, D3,
They're what are they right now? They're -1 to hit and
and +1.
+1 to hit. You say they're -1 damage?
No,
Or -1 to hit? Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was just thinking. But I would like to get in and assault him. What's his invulnerable save like?
4.
4. How many wounds does he have?
5.
So 1 hit going through would take him out.
That is correct.
And I could pile into Harmon. I guess psychic stuff you don't really care about piling, do you? Because like you still do
Really,
psychic powers.
it really
Well, I guess you have to stay with the Harridan, I guess is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that. He's gonna land to the ground.
And he moves, what, 20 inches?
Yeah, so he'll be right there. Should make for an easy charge, I think. Thanks, sir. So he'll be right there.
Should I shoot my back a smidge?
Yep.
I actually. Yeah, that's fine. He's outside of an inch of the Terminators.
I think that's the right move. Drop to the ground so I can do
Wow.
Game, sir.
Good game, man.
Yeah.
Good game, guys.
Woo.
Well, let
The
me
hair in the top cookie.
just
Yeah,
counter,
it is, yeah.
counter up because you're gonna. Well, you're gonna engage